It is March 14th, or Pi Day as we know it in the math community. Today's a long hike, longest we've done so far. Almost 12 miles we'll do. And it's gonna get up to about 70, but almost a for sure chance of rain, which we are prepared for. I'm a little bit worried about is if we get any thunderstorms. So hopefully those will hold off and we'll be able to make it. We also have to pick the kids up at 4 o'clock, so there's a lot going on. We gotta hustle a little bit here with this hike. And we will be going to a little town called Mantua. On our way to Mantua, we'll be going through downtown Hiram, where Hiram College is. And there will be some wilderness walking. We'll be going through Camp Asbury, which I understand is in the woods. And then I think a big part of the trail today is going to be on a bike and hike trail towards the end. So long day today. Should be different scenery, although the first few miles are going to be right here on the road. I am still on Rapids Road. Have another mile or so, and then there's a few other roads before we get to this Camp Asbury trail. All right, that is it for now, and we will get the camera out as we see interesting things. We're gonna cross the Cuyahoga River again. The river's high from all the rain and melted snow. It's really moving. This way you can sort of see some rapids. All right, I think we cross it again later, if I'm not mistaken. Approaching Route 82. Be on this for a short while, thankfully, because there's a super busy road with no sidewalks, at least here at the beginning. This will take us into downtown Hiram, and then we'll head south to pick up the Camp Asbury trail. We're about 3.3 miles in.
So I was waiting in Hiram, found a nice spot, and I had a lovely mocha at a coffee shop. And look who is coming. There he is, coming to greet me. He's able to really book it here without turtles slowing him down. All right, we'll get on our way on Ryder Road after our reunion here. He's got to cross the road. And of course, there's lots of cars coming. Let's see if he'll wave at me. Hi, Hummingbird. Here you come. We made it. Yay. How many miles?
4.
4 miles.
4.1.
All right, I'm here. We're ready?
We're ready. On the road next to a cemetery. So I forgot to explain that because the hike is so long, almost 12 miles, and we knew that the beginning was a lot of road walking with lots of big hills, that turtle met me 4 miles in. So she just started here, and I'm a little over 4 miles in already.
I have fresh legs. Surprise, surprise.
So what I'll say is, when we hike together, we average a little over 2 miles an hour. Without you, I was doing more than 3 miles an hour.
Yep.
But it was lonely and not as exciting, so I'd much rather hike with you and just go slower.
Oh, that's so sweet, honey.
With that said, we got 8 miles and thunderstorms all on the way, so
Yeah, I got my
we
raincoat
gotta-
on today.
let's hope that if it does rain, we're prepared for that, but if there's lightning, we're maybe not so prepared.
Right.
So we'll see. But all right, we're headed to the wilderness trail that goes through Camp Asbury. I think we have another mile or so to get there, and then there should be plenty of things to see. All right.
All right, we are leaving the road. And I will say the cars have been really nice. They get over for us as much as they can. And we are entering, there's the wilderness again, finally. Yay, we're off the road.
I think for the rest of the time.
Oh, that's good. And do you have a mileage check for us?
All right,
Or?
we're at 5.5 miles. Well, I'm at 5.5
Yeah.
miles. So
I'm at
not quite halfway there.
Yeah. We'll figure out how much I did at the end. All right, we'll catch you in a few.
Yeah. Nice wooded path. I just slipped and fell on the Buckeye Trail.
Oh, your second time.
Yeah.
I have not fallen once, though.
Yes.
That is beautiful. Get another shot of that.
Yeah.
See the moss-covered rocks? You could zoom in on it.
See, if it was summer, you wouldn't be able to see all this.
Right. Well, it'd be harder.
It'd be, yeah. And the blue blazes now have joined up with red blazes, so I'm not sure what the red means. Must be a certain part of the trail in this Camp Asbury. But, yeah. So for those of you looking to camp, I think there's a couple of places here. You can set up tents, or there's some shelters. This nice fire pit, picnic tables, and then there's some sleeping accommodations, I suppose. So very nice, very peaceful and quiet. It's not, I think in the summer they have different youth camps and ministry camps. So I think you have to call to make reservations, at least in the summer, but it doesn't appear that anyone's here now. We're still at the campsite here. We're gonna cross this nice bridge they put in. All right, this one doesn't move, right? Like the other one. Okay. All right, I think I can do this one. Oh, yeah, they got metal mesh down for good traction. Very nice.
Okay. We'll finally get Hummingbird doing something a little challenging. Slightly challenging. He's avoiding the mud. It is just starting to sprinkle. So the rain is on its way here.
Interesting tree. Looks like a woodpecker's been at work here. Wow. You can see some of the debris on the ground, so it seems fairly recent. Impressive. On we go. Some ducks that left the pond. They seem to be just sort of circling my head. There they go.
Get the raindrops on the pond.
Yeah. Very nice here.
We were talking about our favorite parts of the trip so far, and of course, the suspension bridge was number 1. But I'd say this camp might be my number 2.
Yeah, it's been nice here.
Yeah. The wilderness hike was super, super nice. Very enjoyable. And then you can just picture the kids playing in the summer here.
Yep.
All the activities. They had volleyball and obstacle course through the woods, swimming pond.
Look at that tree. It's got some kind of just a lot of variety here. Now we're walking through a pine forest. You can see the pine needles on the trail.
Watch where you're stepping.
Yeah, a lot of roots here. But very nice. This is a contender for one of the better parts of the Buckeye Trail for sure. Still raining. That was fun.
Yeah. What kind of bugs do we hear?
I think those are all birds. Oh, here's a cool bridge. Looks a little rickety, but so I'll let you go first.
Okay, thanks, hummingbird.
Okay. Now I'm right behind you.
Comes down to another platform.
Okay.
Watch your step.
Yeah. Very good. Very clear water here. You can see the bottom and everything. It's not too deep, but and then back this way is, yes, another hiking day at the waterfall. There's another moving water anyway. We're walking along this jigsaw bridge now. Again, I like that they have metal mesh on it for good traction. That's pretty cool. They certainly are taking care of the trails here.
Yeah, super fun at Camp Asbury. Lots of mud.
Those green tubes are for collecting and transporting maple syrup from the trees. It's maple syrup season. At least for a little while longer. Maybe it's over with now, I'm not sure. All right, we just reached a major milestone. We're on this bike.
Full of surprises today, aren't you?
So the Buckeye Trail, if you look at the map, is divided into 26 sections. Each section is usually named after a town that it goes through, or a special landmark, that kind of thing. And they're about 50 to 70 miles long. So as of right now, we have just left the Burton section, which we've been on the whole time since we started. And we are now officially, once we get to the stop sign, on the Mogador section. And we will be on that just about to the southern tip. We'll get on the Maslin section for a little bit and then start heading north on, I think it's the Akron section and the Bedford section. So we are now off the Burton trail, Burton section of the trail, and on to the Mogador
So how are you going to
section.
name this video?
Well, it's still the Burton Bedford loop because we started in Burton and we're going to end with the Bedford section. So it still holds true. But it's a little wet out here, to say the least. To say the least.
Water running down my nose.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Less than 4 miles to go. It is coming down.
There's some kind of pasture. I don't know if cows are up there maybe.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything, but there's a wire fence.
But I love this trail. It's sort of like a crushed limestone or something. It's compact, but there's still some give.
Just a little
So I'll take this. We're gonna be on this for about three and a half, well, all the way to the end, 3.5 miles.
Good.
So, all right, still raining.
Yep, still wet, but I'm doing good with my raincoat.
10 miles in, we're still on this bike and hike trail that used to be an old railroad. There was a railroad crash many years ago. We took a picture of the sign that explains it. And here's the map of the Buckeye Trail. We're about right about there. We're in upper half of Portage County. All right, 2 miles to go. Still at the Mantua Preserve area. And you can't see them too far away, but several different kinds of ducks over there swimming away from us. It stopped raining finally.
You can always get.
All right, sun is out. What'd you think of this hike?
This was A+.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. And I think we did make the right decision of me shaving off the first portion of it.
Yep.
So the added pressure needing to get home, and you know, both of our feet hurt, but yeah, I get real slow, don't I?
You're fine. You're fine. It's officially going to be 11.8 today. You did about 7.8.
Oh,
We are in Mantua
7.8
and headed
for
to the
me.
car here. So I agree that one of the better hikes we've had
Yeah.
on the Buckeye Trail. Very diverse scenery and diverse weather, right?
Yes. And I actually didn't mind the rain. It broke up a little monotony of the bike path. So.
Yeah. We're crossing the Cuyahoga for the second time today, and I think 4th time since we've been hiking the trail.
So as soon as we see the golden arches of McDonald's is when we end.
All right. Thanks for watching.